Yeah, welcome back to the last segment of English Studies on Introduction to Poetry. In this segment, we are going to be looking at the sounds of poetry, reading and meter, and all other important features of poetry. The sounds of poetry, reading and meter. Let's take a look at metaphors. Meter is a regular pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in poetry. Meter is measured in units called feet. A foot usually consists of one stressed syllable and one or more unstressed syllables. A foot, in other words, is a combination of one stressed syllable and one or more of unstressed syllables. Here are the standard feet in English poetry. The wrinkled sea beneath me. In the above line of poetry, D is not stressed, followed by a stressed syllable, rain, followed by an unstressed syllable, could, followed by an unstressed syllable, be, followed by a stressed syllable, meet in beneath, followed by an unstressed syllable, him. So this line of poetry has 4 feet. Reading. Poetry is a musical kind of speech. Like music, poetry is based on rhythm. Rhythm is the alternation of stressed and unstressed sounds that make the voice rise and fall. Here is a little prayer that many children memorize and say at bedtime. Say it loud, and you will feel the regular rise and fall of its rhythm. Now, I lay me down to sleep. Now, I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I woke, I pray the Lord my soul to take. If you listen closely, you will hear exactly 4 straight syllables repeated in each line. This repetition of straight syllables, balanced by unstraight syllables, creates the rhythm in the poem. Poets have a choice in the kind of rhythm they can use. They can use meter, the strict rhythmic pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in each line, as in now I lay me down to sleep. Or they can write in free verse, a loose kind of rhythm in which the sounds of long phrases are balanced against the sounds of short phrases. A poem written in free verse sounds more like a natural speech than like a formal poetry. Rhyme. Rhyme is the repetition of the same sound or similar sound which occurs in 2 or more words, usually at the end of lines in poems. Heart and start rhyme as plaster and faster. Similarly, the words head and bed in the poem below by Ann Taylor rhyme, who sat and washed my infant head when sleeping on my cradle bed. Rhyme scheme is the pattern of rhymed lines in poem. You indicate a rhyme scheme by giving each new end rhyme a new letter of the alphabet. For example, the rhyme scheme in Wordsworth's stanza is ABAB, where she I loved looked every day, fresh as a rose in June. I to her cottage bent my way, beneath the evening moon. Alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of the same or similar consonant sounds in words that are close together. Alliteration can occur at the beginning of words or an accented syllables, for example, the tongue twister. Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Pepper picks. If Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Pepper picks? Uses alliteration extensively. Onomatopoeia. Beyond rhyme and rhythm, the most important aspect of sound in poetry is onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the use of words that sound like what they mean. In its basic form, onomatopoeia is a single word. Words like goggle, bang, rattle, boom, hiss, boss, spotter, honk, thud, sizzle, fizzle, Twitter, etc. are examples of onomatopoeia in poetry. Onomatopoeia reinforces meaning and creates evocative and musical sound effects. Lines. Poetry expresses ideas or feelings in lines. I met an old woman, line 1. Talking to herself, line 2. Down a lonely road, line 3. Talking to herself. This is where we are going to end our lesson on Introduction to Poetry. I hope you enjoyed the lessons. I have prepared this assignment for you. Pick a poem of your choice. Identify all the discerning features of poetry in it and explain their significance in the development of the poem. For further reading, visit https://www.literacyideas.com. Till we meet again in the next class, have a wonderful day. Thanks for listening. Bye.